One thing he said earlier, which bugs the heck out of me, is the use of a certain phrase that was used throughout the impeachment. And in my way of thinking, whenever you commit a crime, you usually lower yourself to the level of a crime. Don't you find it irritating to use the phrase, rise to the level of a crime? I think that use of the phrase is what made the difference between impeachment and not impeachment.
Thanks.
It's true, because they were saying at the same time that it would be lowering the bar for impeachment because it didn't rise to the level of. And I found that I kept having to work out which excuse was being made in what order. The fact of the matter is, though, that the bar for impeachment has now been raised almost out of reach. The ideal position to be in, I think, would be the next corrupt Republican president, because I don't think there'd be any way they could get you. You'd have if Wall Street was doing all right, you'd have a Wall Street defense. If you were lucky enough to be riding well in the polls, you'd be granted an opinion poll defense. If you were clever enough to include among your crimes abuse of or harassment of women, you'd have a privacy defense on the grounds no one wants to know what goes on in your private life. And the Democrats wouldn't be able to try and impeach you because that would be partisan, and you can't have partisan impeachment, so you'd have to be impeached by members of your own party only. Well, that would give you, I think, probably enough time to run out the clock, wouldn't it? So that's the Clinton legacy to the next Republican who might want to take advantage of it.
Seymour, Indiana, you're next.